CQCQCQ20, CQCQ 20 meter, KB2 UKA calling. CQCQCQ20, CQCQ 20 meter, kilowatt Bravo number 2, United Kilowatt Alpha, QRZ. CQCQCQ20, CQ 20 meter. CQCQCQ20, CQ 20 meter. This is KB2 UKA calling. CQCQCQ20, CQ 20 meter. Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt Alpha calling. CQ20, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ. Whiskey 4 Hotel Kilowatt, QSL.
QSL, Whiskey 4 Hotel Lima Kilowatt, W4HLK, QSL.
QSL, Whiskey 4 Hotel Lima Kilowatt. I believe Heather. Good afternoon. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. I'm about 50 miles east of New York City, a mile from the Long Island Sound. Heather, I believe you are off frequency. I'm 244.500. 244.500. QSL? Okay, Roger. This is KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York. I still have you about a 5.8, and I'm running a Sunsdr2 DX, about 1,200 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical, 90, 65-foot ground radials. And I'm doing all my audio processing externally with a Behringer XR18. It's basically a studio rack and a box. Over.
Oh, QSL. Okay, well, you definitely sound good. The rig here is an ICOM 756 Pro. The audio chain is an RE27 into a Pro Channel 2 preamp, which then goes into a Yamaha 46 band vocal EQ, then to an MG166FX mixer, and then into the radio. QSL?
QSL, you're sounding great. You're on frequency now. I had a 7-component studio rack, preamp, 31-band EQ, Aphex 204 oral exciter, what else? Behringer compressor limiter gate, and then a Behringer virtualizer. And I replaced the whole thing with this XR18. So it's a small box. It's got 18 inputs. And it's kind of a combination between hardware and a digital audio workstation. It's software controlled, but I can do everything I was able to do with the entire rack with this one box. Over?
Yeah, QSL. It sounds really, really good. Myself, I was trying to go backwards. I was trying to get as many tubes in the audio chain as I can. Just came across this Pro Channel 2. It's a preamp and tube compressor. Uses an AX6 in the tube with a tube voltage high. I think it's a 12A or EX7 or ER7 on the compressor. And so I kind of got away from my digital and actually trying to go back more to tubes. I just think the RE27 sounds better through tubes.
Oh, yeah, that's a great microphone. I'm using a kind of a new one. I can't even remember the manufacturer, but it became pretty popular. It's a Stellar X2. It's a condenser mic, and I've been having a good time with it. You sound great. Also want to let you know that I'm live streaming on YouTube, so if you put my call, KB2 UKA, into the search box, you'll be able to hear and see your signal report exactly as I'm copying it over here in New York. Over.
Okay, QSL, I'm going to do that real quick. If the band will hold together for us and take a listen. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but it's KB2UKA, correct?
Roger, Roger. Just throw that in the search box of YouTube. You're the first QSO on the video. So if you're going to watch it now, just once you find it, the title of it is CQCQCQ, and then it's got today's date in it. Just rewind the slider back a little bit, and you'll be able to hear the beginning of the QSO. The video will be up there forever on my channel. So if you watch it back later tonight or next year, you're the first QSO in that video. I do not recommend having the audio on while we're talking. It'll drive you nuts. There's about a 7 to 10 second delay. Over.
QSL, yeah, no problem. I get it. And yeah, at night I fill in on trivia sometimes down on 80 meters, and they say, use the SDRs and try to pick up the stations you can't hear directly. Man, I cannot talk and listen to an SDR at the same time. I mean, it's like my first day with my new tongue or something. I completely lose it.
Oh yeah, Roger. It's rough. It's rough. The radio here, I don't know if I think I did tell you, Sunsdr2 DX. I've had it about 2 months now. I love it. It replaced the Flex 5000. I'm 41. I've been an amateur radio operator since I was 13. In and out of the hobby for those approximate 30 years. And I started transmitting again just about a year ago, July of 2020. And I have an 8-year-old and a 7-year-old, and we were stuck in the house. And I said, let me set up a station, see if they find interest in it. And they absolutely love it, and I'm all in again. Over.
Oh, yeah, QSL, absolutely. Yeah, it's a great hobby. I love it. And I'm a little older than you are, but I've been licensed since about 87, I believe, is when I got licensed. So that's a good 30-some-odd years. And like you, I mean, I've been in and out. Got married about 10, 15 years ago, and kind of just, threw it by the wayside because, that new life starting and everything. But the husband's a ham, too. And he thinks I'm crazy with all this audio gear. He thinks all you need is a D104 and a good radio and antenna, which, in a way, he's right. But, the audio side is part of the hobby. Just like some people are into the digital and packet and FT8 stuff, I'm more or less into the audio stuff. He's more or less just, I guess, a rag chewer. He likes to get on there and get QSOs, do a little DXing and stuff like that. But I'm more of I hang around the audio crowds and stuff like that.
Me as well. I'm 4K wide right now. There's no one around us, so I'm into that, the ESSB stuff, down on 80, down on 40. Sometimes I go 6K wide when we're real low on frequency, and I just enjoy it. And it was kind of difficult to go from the rack to this thing, but I've been doing this for about a month and a half now, and I love it. Cleaned up a lot of desk space, and now I've got all this studio rack stuff that I got to sell because it's just sitting behind me collecting dust. Over.
Oh, yeah, QSL. I know what you mean about taking up space. Yeah, I mean, it's no matter what you do, you're going to need 19 inches wide, and depending on how deep it is, I've got a nice little stack over here to my right. But, I like seeing all the needles moving and all the lights moving back and forth and all the compression indicators going. And, I like the wires, to tune the wires and see the lights flashing, kind of like in William Shatner in Airplane 2, Why are the lights flashing left to right? Make them go right to left, right to left, So I like to see all the lights moving.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you know what? Probably in 6 months I'll go back to the rack. It seems like once I have something working well, I got to break it and try to start from scratch, Heather. Well, listen, I appreciate you answering the CQ call. I hope you enjoy the YouTube channel. If you like it, please subscribe. You'll get notified whenever I'm live streaming, and you could stop by again and say hello and check out how your audio sounds to yourself. So I'll say 73D. I'm going to go for a few more here. Whiskey 4, Hotel Lima Kilo from KB2 UKA. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. God bless. And 73. All right,
thank you, Doug. You've been great. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and good to talk to somebody with audio, about audio and everything like that, especially up here on 20. Doesn't get around to doing that much. All right, is KB2 Uniform Kilo Alpha from Whiskey 4 Hotel Lima Kilo 73s, and have a great Sunday, and God bless you too.
All right, Roger, Heather, you as well. Take care. All right, let's see if anyone else has a copy. This is KB2 UKA Long Island, New York, QRZ. Station returning, real low copy. Try again. Whiskey Niner, Kilo Delta Bravo, QSL.
QSL.
All right, Roger, Ken. I've got you about a 4x6, maybe a 3x6 at times. You came up, though, that second and third transmission. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, 50 miles east of New York City, mile from the Long Island Sound. How are you copying me? Over. All right, Roger, the 5x5. I'm running a Sunsdr2 DX, about 1,200 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical. Just got a text from my wife. I got to help her bring the groceries in, so I got to jump to the side here real quick. Whiskey 9, Kilo Delta Bravo from KB2 UKA. I'll be on the side. All right, I'm back. This is KB2 UKA, is the frequency in use. Nothing heard. Let's see if anyone has a copy. CQCQCQ20, CQ20 meter. KB2 UKA calling CQCQCQ20, CQ20 meter. Kilowatt Bravo number 2, Uniform Kilowatt America. CQ20 QRZ.
Station calling CQCQ. You copy in Detroit, Michigan. Coming back to you.
Oscar Zulu station, I do copy. I believe you're off frequency. I'm on 244.500. 244.500. Come back again with your full call, over.
Yeah, call is Alpha 8, Oscar Zulu. Alpha 8, Oscar Zulu. And I have a guest in the shack. His name is Phil. And we're over here in Detroit, Michigan. I'm running 100 watts. Back to you, sir.
All right, Roger. Well, you're on frequency now. I got you 5x5. Hi to you. Hi to Phil. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, about 50 miles east of New York City, a mile from the Long Island Sound, right near the Long Island Sound there. And this afternoon I'm running a Sunsdr2 DX, 1,200 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical, 90, 65-foot ground radials, and a remote legal limit tuner. I'm processing all my audio outside of the radio via a Behringer XAir 18. Over.
Okay, Doug. Very good. And I'm tracking you pretty good. Let's see, it's 12. Okay. And we're on 20 single sideband. And I didn't get your call there, Doug. Give me your call and what's your hang on 1 second there, Doug.
All right, Roger. The call sign again is Kilowatt Bravo number 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha KB2 UKA. And Paul, if you throw that call sign into YouTube, I'm live streaming right now. You'll be able to hear and see your signal report. We are about 15 minutes into the video now, so if you watch it when we're done, just rewind it back a little bit, and you'll find the QSO. If you watch it, tonight, next year, 2 years from now, whenever, just fast forward to about 13, 14 minutes, and you'll be able to hear and see your signal report. Over.
I don't have to do that on Facebook, but what's your call and what are you running? And what city are you in?
Again, the call is Kilowatt Bravo number 2, Uniform Kilowatt America, KB2 UKA, and I am in Long Island, New York, or Kings Park, New York, and running a Sunsdr2 DX, about 1,200 watts. Over.
Oh, very good. I'm running a Yaesu FT900, and putting out only 100 watts. You sound very good. I'm sorry, it's not an 80 meter. I have an 80 meter loop for the house. This is my 40 meter loop right here. I'm showing Phil. It's 141 feet of wire shaped in a horizontal loop, and I'm feeding it with 450 ohm ladder line through a MSJ antenna tuner.
All right, Roger. Well, you're doing a great job. You're coming up to 5-6 now. I appreciate you answering the CQ call. I got you down here in the logbook, and I hope you and Phil enjoy your Sunday. Alpha 8 Oscar Zulu from KB2 UKA 73.
Okay, take it easy, guys.
All right, take care. This is KB2 UKA Long Island, New York, QRZ. I believe Whiskey 2 Alpha Juliet Radio. Andrew in New York, QSL.
QSL, Doug, QSL. I've heard you trace this lots of times, and I've watched the live streams that give you good video. Very entertaining.
All right, Andrew. Roger. I got you about 4x6. We're relatively close, right? Let's see. How many miles away are we? We are. We are 315 miles. Yeah, that's pretty close. But I'm hearing you fine. I'm on a big old vertical. I don't know what kind of antenna you're running. If you're horizontal, I probably would hear you a little bit better, and probably vice versa as well. How are you copying me? Over. All right, Roger. Well, glad to work you. I got you down here in the logbook, and thank you for the support on the YouTube page. So Whiskey 2 Alpha Juliet Radio from KB2 UKA 73, my friend. All right, take care. CQCQ20, this is KB2 UKA QRZ. CQCQCQ20, CQCQ20 meter. This is KB2 UKA calling CQCQCQ20, CQCQ20 meter. Kilowatt Bravo number 2, Uniform Kilowatt America, calling CQ20 20 meter, KB2 UKA QRZ. CQCQCQ20, CQCQ20 meter. This is KB2UKA calling. CQCQCQ20, CQ20 meter. Kilowatt Bravo number 2, Uniform Kilowatt America calling. CQ20, KB2UKA QRZ.
KD2UKA, this is KD2SWR.
Is that Kilo Golf or Kilo Delta 2?
Kilo Delta 2, Sierra Whiskey Romeo.
All right, QSL, Kilo Delta 2, Sierra Whiskey Romeo. Holy schmoly, I was just at Matador Cigars, John. Name here is Doug, over.
Doug, it's a pleasure to meet you, and that's pretty funny. I heard that you were on Long Island, but I'm not familiar with you, and just wondering where you are.
I'm really close. I'm in Kings Park. I'm surprised we're hearing each other. I'm on a 43-foot vertical, over.
Well, I'm a relatively new ham, and I'm just using an Icom 7300 that's going out to an end-fed half wave up in a tree.
Okay, Roger. Well, welcome to the hobby. Normally, we probably wouldn't be able to hear each other. It's got to be the propagation on 20. I've been doing this, I don't know, since I was 13. I'm 41. But I got back into the hobby a year ago. I took a 7-8 year break. And here I am. I'm running a Sunsdr2 DX, about 1,200 watts. Into a, like I said, a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical, and I'm doing all my audio externally with a Behringer XR18. Also, John, I got a little treat for you. If you put my call sign into YouTube, I am live streaming right now. You'll be able to hear and see your signal report. We're about 20 minutes into the video. Over.
That's fantastic. I mean, you have about as strong a signal as I think anyone could expect. Probably coming in better than 880 AM. And very exciting. I will check that out. Thank you. Over.
Yeah, Roger. It's pretty cool. And if you subscribe, well, you know what? I do 10 meters sometime. So I don't know if you have a 10 meter antenna. That would work really cool locally. And I may be putting some 2 meter stuff up. I'm not sure. Right now I'm just doing all HF. And I've got a new Step-IR urban beam that's going to replace this vertical. I just have no time to get the damn thing up. But eventually it will be up before it gets cold. I promise myself it will be up. Over.
That sounds fantastic. I have a 3-band half wave, so 10 meters on there, and I haven't had much success on 10 meter, but I'll continue to try. Over.
Oh, it'll definitely work for us as close as we are. 10 meters, it's been open maybe a handful of times over the last month or two. I made a few contacts, but you are correct. It's a rare occurrence, but when it does open, you can work the world. But for local stuff, 10 meter will be like CB radio for us. Over.
Got it. So is there a frequency that you're typically on or monitoring on 10 meter?
Negative. No. So if you wanted to give it a shot, we would jump over there right now.
That would be fantastic. If we could do that, I would love to try it.
All right. Let me stay here for a second. Let me find a frequency, and then we'll QSY. Just stay here. Okay, Kilo Delta 2 SWR, do you copy KB2 UKA?
This is KD2.
All right, let's try 29 megahertz. 29 megahertz even. 29.00000. I'll meet you there. KB2 UKA QSY.
This is KD2 SWR, Roger, Roger, 29.000, and I'm...
Kilo Delta 2 SWR. Kilo Delta 2 SWR. Do you copy KB2 UKA? Kilo Delta 2 SWR. Kilo Delta 2 SWR. Do you copy KB2 UKA?
KD2 UKA, Roger, Roger, this is KD2 SWR, once again, incredibly strong signal.
All right, I've got you 5x4, but I hear you fine because there's no noise on 10 meter. I'm going to shut the amplifier off. I want to see if you could still copy me because right now I'm doing about 1,000 watts and I don't think that's necessary. Stand by.
Roger, Roger.
All right, this is KB2 UKA 100 watts. How are you copying me now?
Again, I can tell a difference, but boy, that's still a great signal.
All right, cool. So we'll leave it at 100 watts. Wow, I'm giving the amp a break here. I run a lot of audio stuff, so you're relatively new. So first of all, I'm 4 kilohertz wide right now in my transmit audio. So what'd you say you're on, a 7300?
Roger, 7300 using an MSJ tuner.
Okay. So I forgot how wide the 7300 can receive. But you would open it up as wide as you can. And I don't remember how to do it. I had a 7300, but I don't remember the menu setting. And then I'm processing all of my audio through what's called a Behringer XR18. It's a small box, and it's software controlled. And it's basically an entire professional studio rack in that one box. So I'm using parametric EQ. Oh, my friend Mike on the YouTube page said 3.6 wide. You could go 3.6 wide on the 7300. What's up, Mike? I'm just chatting here with a new friend, John, who's about, 8 miles from me, 9, if that. So I have a couple of effects in there. I've got a little bit of reverb, so that's why it might be sounding so different to you. Over.
All right, that makes sense. I understand a bit of that from playing guitar, and you can certainly tell that your signal is worked on, and again, just incredibly high quality, even at 100 watts. Over.
All right, Roger, Roger. And what antenna did you say you're using?
I'm using a high-end fed 10-20-40. That's just up in a tree, end fed half wave. Over.
All right, cool. Well, it's doing a great job for you. How are you doing? Was I the first person you spoke to today on 20, or were you working other stations on 20?
No, I worked a few other stations, and I'm actually playing a little bit and just swapping out tuners and doing a little bit of a comparison. But I was definitely picking up a few other stations. Over.
All right, good. The NFEDs, I'm thinking I have a small lot here in Kings Park. It's not that small. It's just it's long but narrow. So it's 155 feet long by 52 feet wide. So that's why when I got back into the hobby a year ago, I went with the vertical. But now I'm going to put the beam. I have a detached garage that's about 25 feet up. I'm putting a 6-foot roof tower on that. And then I'm putting about 8 to 10 feet of mast coming out of the roof tower. And there'll be a beam there, I don't know, about 40, 42 feet in the air. And that'll cover me 6 meter through 40 meter. And then I'm thinking of doing an NFED like you have just for 80 meter, probably from like the back corner of the yard, maybe up to a piece of mast on the chimney. The house is an old Tudor. The peak of the roof's got to be about 40 feet in the air. It's a very tall house, so I could probably leverage that a little bit. Over.
Roger. From the little bit that I know, from my brief tenure doing this, that sounds about right. And I've been so pleased with this NFED halfway from high end fed. I was actually considering picking up another one of their antennas that would give me a little more capability in 80 meter. Over.
Oh yeah, 80 meters is great. It's great, and especially if you get into the audio stuff, that's where it can really shine down there on the low frequencies. I want to say what's up to my friend Todd, Kilo Yankee 4, Tango Golf. How you doing, Todd? Mike, hello. Todd, the first Todd that was on today, November 3, Papa Kilo Juliet. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, John, did you join any local clubs? Because I haven't since I got started transmitting again, but I think it might be good for me to do that. So I'm wondering if you joined any. Over.
Doug, no, I haven't, and it's definitely something that I thought of. Just been a bit hectic lately, so it's just one of those things that have been put off, but I agree with you for my part. I think it would certainly be beneficial and certainly expedite my understanding of this that has seemed to all of a sudden become an obsession. Over.
That's a good word for it. It's an obsession. It's definitely, my wife will agree with you. It is an obsession. That and the cigars. That's why I was at Matador today. But I didn't stop into Duck Donuts. That took a lot of willpower not to go in there. Over.
Yep, that is strong willpower. So congratulations. I don't know. Maybe we will run into each other at a meeting one day. But thank you so much for the contact. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and I hope that we do so again. I know you mentioned your YouTube channel. What is that channel? If I put your call sign in, will I find it?
That's all you have to do. Just put KB2 UKA into the search box. You'll find I've got a lot of videos up there, but you'll find today's live video. It's got today's date in it. And timestamp right now is 33 minutes, 15 seconds. When you sign right now, I'm going to sign too. We got to head over to the kids' cousins. Well, there's now 2 cousins there. One of them's having his first birthday party and his baptism party. So it's going to be a pool party. Hopefully the weather holds out. So I got to head out over there. Go to the YouTube page, subscribe to me. And click the little bell. You'll get notified whenever I'm live streaming. There's a bunch of guys on here that do it as well. My good friend Alex in Cutler Bay, Florida, which is outside of Miami, Whiskey 7 Hotel United. He has a huge YouTube page. He's got a few thousand followers on there. He streams almost every day. That's where I learned about it from him. And there's just a bunch of good guys out there. And, I know there's the Larkfield Amateur Radio Club. That's local to us. But there is another one in Smithtown. Just the name of it's new. And one of the gentlemen reached out to me that is an officer. And that was about 5 months ago he reached out to me. And I know they were just doing VE sessions, just testing. And I asked him if they were going to actually become an official club, and he said they were. I believe they meet in the Elks Club in Smithtown, but I got to go through my emails to find out what the name of it is. I don't remember. But yeah, subscribe to the channel, shoot me an email. I'm good on QRZ, and maybe we'll meet up. I own a business in Huntington Village, so I'm local all the time. So John, 73, it was a pleasure having a QSO with you. Kilo Delta 2 SWR, very cool call sign. I'm wondering if that's a vanity call or if you got the luck of the draw with that one. This is KB2 UKA. I'll be clear on your final. Take care.
Doug, this is John again, and yes, that call sign was the luck of the draw, so thank you so much, and again, looking forward to staying in contact with you. Again, Kilo Delta 2, Sierra Whiskey Romeo, 73, and clear.
All right, that's cool, man. That is pretty cool you got that call. And yes, 73. All right, everyone on the YouTube page, have a great afternoon and a good week. I don't know, I might be doing some FT8 later tonight. This is KB2 UKA Clear. Take care, John. This is KB2 UKA is the frequency in use. Okay, maybe I won't overdrive the amp that time. This is KB2 UKA is the frequency in use. All right, November 3, Papa Kilo Juliet. November 3, Papa Kilo Juliet. Do you copy KB2 UKA? November Yankee 4, Tango Golf. Kilo Yankee 4, Tango Golf. Do you copy KB2 UKA? What's up, Todd? I hear you, brother. I hear you. I got a low copy, but I'm hearing you. And I know November 3, Papa Kilo Juliet can't hear me. So November 3, Todd, if you're listening on the YouTube page, do you hear Kilo Yankee, Todd? Because if you guys hear each other, I'll just bow out because I was going to get out of here anyway. But how you doing, Todd? Over? Yeah, I'm having a low copy, but I do hear you. Why don't you give November 3 a call, see if he copies you?
November 3, Papa Kilo Juliet. This is Kilo Yankee 4, Tango Golf. You copy?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I don't think he's copying either of us. And Mike, Mike, you in there? Why don't you try giving me a call? Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta, do you copy? Well, he says he hears me 5-5 with QSB, so maybe I'm just not hearing him. All right, Todd. Well, we tried. I am going to get out of here. Got to take these kids to a party. Kilo Yankee 4 Tango Golf. Todd from KB2 UKA. Have a blessed Sunday and enjoy your week, my friend. Take care. I've got you 4-5, 45 into Long Island. Over.
Yeah, Roger, 4-5. All right. Well, you have a great day, brother, and hopefully we'll catch you again soon. KB2 UKA, Kilo Yankee 4 Tango Golf,
73, Todd. This is KB2 UKA QRT for real this time. Take care, guys. 73.